Welcome back to Simbright Fashion Academy YouTube channel for another interesting tutorial. So in this class I'll be teaching you how to make a reversible jacket or pinafore. So as you can see, the first was the blue and I'm changing it to the other color. So you can actually rock this jacket with different jean, trousers, gowns as you wish, because it has two Ankara colors in and out. Okay, so I'll be teaching you the tips and tricks to making this beautiful jacket. Actually, this jacket has a peplum and it is 1080 degrees peplum. So that means we are cutting 3 of our circles, join them together to have this beautiful effect. So if you look at the front of this dress, you can see right there on the neckline, I stylishly curved in the neckline. So it doesn't have the regular neckline we know. So you can see the curves right there. I have it on the dress thumb to show you how it actually looks, the curves, and this is the other color. So if this is what you want to learn, please stay tuned to the end of this tutorial to learn more. To start off this tutorial, you need your basic bodice pattern, and what I have here is front basic bodice pattern. So this is from my shoulder to my waist. So I'll simply create this is for the front. I'll simply create my back neckline. So my back neckline is at 1 inch. So I'll create everything together on this paper. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to come in from my shoulder here by 1 inch. From here I'll come in by 1 inch, and I'm going to take the measurement from my center front. Okay, so from my center front I'm going to take my bust span. This is my bust span position. I'll simply add 1 inch. So whatever your bust span is, just add 1 inch to it, and then connect to that 1 inch we had at the shoulder line. So that is all for the front and back pattern of this pinafore. So like I said, here is center front and center back. So I'll just go ahead and cut from the back. This is the neckline for the back. Here I'm using 2 different fabric for this reversible. I'll use this and this, and you can wear this part and you can wear this part. So I'm going to use this pattern to cut the back, because we've cut the neckline at 1 inch. So the back pattern now, I'm going to hairstay and cut it. I'm going to cut 2 times of the back. For the back using this pattern, I will cut 2 times, and for the back using this same pattern, I will place this part on fold. Okay, sorry, I'll place the back, I'll cut 2 times for back and place this one, the back, on fold. Okay, on fold for the back. So the back is going to be on fold. So now if I'm cutting the back, I'll place here on fold right now. So alright, so now I'm done cutting the back pattern. So you can see I added 0.5 all around, and here is on fold. That is for the back. So I'm going to separate the back. I'll keep the back. I have the 2 of them here. Then we are going to cut out the front. So for the front, I just want to make a little alteration to the front neckline design. So I'll just, it's all by choice anyway. So you can make you can even make a keyhole to it. That's if you wish to make a keyhole. And you can even make something like this. Okay, so you can go in by this. That is the one I want to do. You can also place your pattern ruler like this and make a keyhole. So I'll just make the 2 for you. So whichever one you want to make, it means when you are cutting, once you get here, you cut through here. Then since I'm following here, I'll just go ahead and do what? This is just a little design I want to make to my to the front part of this. Okay, so I'll just have something like just to make a little design. So I will use what I have here to cut the front. So like I said, front is 2 times. So I'm cutting 2 times of it. So now I'm done cutting the front pattern. So you can see I added 0.5 inch all around, and I have the both of them. Okay, so I will go ahead and take off my pattern. So everything we have here right now is complete. So I'll just go ahead and cut. I'm going to sew each for each. Okay, so I'll open up this way and place each one the normal way we sew our bodies. That's what I'm going to do. So you can see what I'm going to do. I'll close up here. I will do the same for this. Okay, so I'm going to lay them right side to right side now. So front and back will be facing each other. So I'll go ahead and pin. So I'm going to pin at each shoulder seam. I'll secure with my pin. At each shoulder seam, I'll secure with my pin. Then I'll just go ahead and arrange shoulder seam to shoulder seam. Make sure your shoulder seams are secured. You can see how I'm pushing in my pin to secure them. So I'm going to hold it down, go to my machine, run my stitches all around. I'm going to run my stitches, leaving the waistlines open. So I have to stitch all the way round. Can you see? And I closed up this side. So I left only the waistline open to turn it. So the next thing you will do is just to go ahead and do what? Place your notches. Okay, so just place your notches. Make sure you place your notches everywhere. Okay, you can place here, 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 like that, and repeat the same for this as well. So once we are done with that, we are going to open up this part and put in our hand, and from here we are going to tuck in and bring out everything. Okay, so also tuck in, get this one. Okay, so you can see I also hair stay, so please make sure you hair stay to give it more stability. So now I'll go over to my machine, my ironing table. I'm going to bring out, you know, according to the shape, so you can see what I'm doing. So I'll just go ahead and stitch and iron out. So I will do that. After turning it, you start ironing it step by step. So as you're ironing, make sure you have the fabric Ankara for the two colors lay in between. Okay, make sure none is showing at the tip. Okay, so you can see I've already started ironing and I'm making sure I have it at the middle. So you keep arranging it. Okay, and make sure you use your steam iron to do that, or you can lay a steam on it to make sure you have it lay accordingly. So I'll keep ironing it that way gently and keep arranging it to be at the center till the end of it. So this part is not supposed to be showing on this part. That is actually what I'm trying to demonstrate. Okay, so that by the time we turn it to this color, we'll only be seeing this color, and we turn it this way, we'll only be seeing this color. Okay, I've given it a good press, as you can see. So now we want to start cutting out the peplum. Okay, so we are going to cut out our peplum now, and we are working on 1080 degrees peplum. So 1080 degrees, that's 1080 degrees peplum. That is what we are using for this jacket. So this 180 means that we are going to divide our waist circumference. So this is my waist circumference, 40. So whatever your waist circumference is, divided by 3. So if I do this, I'll be having about 13.33. Then if I have to divide this by 6.28, I will have 2 inches. So my radius for each circle now is going to be 2 inches. So I will fold my paper for my circle. So I will use this paper to cut out the 3 circles. Then I'll fold it again this way. That is to form the 360 degrees peplum. So now I'm going to take the measurement of my radius, and I'm taking the measurement of my radius from this point. So from here, I'm going to measure 2 inches, 2 inches. I'll measure 2 inches. Okay, so this is going to be the radius for this dress. Then I'm going to measure my peplum at 8 inches. So I'm going to use 8 inches circle peplum. That is the height of my peplum. So 8 inches circle. So I'm going to connect my circle, as you can see. So I'll go ahead and cut out this circle, and that is what I'm going to use to cut out. So I'm going to cut, in fact I'm cutting 6 of this, okay, 3 for the front and 3 for the back. So let me quickly do that. I'll cut it for the both fabric. I'm done cutting my circle. So here I have 3 of the blue Ankara, and I have 3 of the other Ankara. So I'll go ahead and hairstay right now. So let me hairstay all of them. See, I've cut out all the pieces and I've hairstayed them. So make sure you hairstay each and every piece of this. So I have 6 pieces right here. So I'm going to cut them because we are having a 1080 degrees flay peplum right here for it. So I'll just come in at any end and I'm going to cut everything because I'm going to join them together right now. Okay, so I'm going to pick up one like this. I'm going to join them. So let me quickly do that. So now I'm done sewing the 180 degrees peplum. So you can see you need 2 joining because there are 3 circles, 1, 2, 3 of them. So now I'm going to put the ends of this circle together. I'll put it together and secure with my pin because we are going to shaping this part right now. So now I've secured the ends for the blue part of the Ankara and the yellow part of the Ankara. The 2 ends, I've secured them together right now. So now I'm going to cut out these parts. So I'll just go ahead and make a little shape. So you can see how I shaping it. So I just shaping it from that end, just curve it, you know, that way. So I'm going to chop off that part. So before you do this, make sure you have the 2 of them pinned appropriately. Okay, so make sure they are pinned appropriately. So once I've cut out, this is what I have at the end of the day. So now the ends are well shaping and we can go ahead and put them together now. So this is what we have at the both. And first thing I'm going to do is place one on top of the other, bring the other right side to right side. So you are going to pin each end. Can you see? Each end, make sure they are equal. Okay, then you secure with your pin. Then the other end where we joined, also make sure it is equal. So this is the other end, and then you secure, bring it together and also secure them with your pins. Then I'll go ahead and pin all around. So make sure you put them right side to right side, pin all around. Can you see that? Then I'll also do the same. I'll go ahead and pin all around. So I place this on top of this. So I'll go to my machine now. I'll arrange them with my pins and I'm going to sew from here. okay, I'm going to sew from here this way. Okay, I'll close it up like that, but the most important thing is that you need to make sure the joinings are at the same point. So let me do that. So I'm not going to use crinoline to sew the, please, this is not the reversible jacket is not the peplum for the jacket is not the type you use crinoline. Okay, so I'll not be using crinoline for this. I'll only use my hemming gum. So I'll just place my hemming gum and sew around. So by the time I iron it and give it a good press, it relaxes well. So I'll go to the machine now, place my hemming gum at the edges, and I'll sew at 0.5 inch all around. So after I'm done sewing, this is what I have. Okay, so like I said, you need to use your hemming gum. Please don't use crinoline for this. Don't even top stitch. Okay, so I'm going to make my notches all around. So make sure you make notches all around, so by the time you turn and iron, you have a nice peplum. So I just make my notches, take my time and make my notches all around. So I'll do that all around, then I'm going to turn it to the other side and give it a good press. Then if you don't want to make notches, you can actually reduce the seams. Okay, you can actually reduce the seams. Okay, very, very small, but don't cut out your, make sure you don't cut through the stitches. You can just reduce this seam so that it's not bulky at the end of the day. So you can see me reducing it. I will do that to the end, so by the time I iron, it will be easy for me. See, so I have both this color and that color this way. So the next thing I'm going to do is to find the midpoint. Okay, so you can actually find the midpoint by putting them together this way. So once you put it together this way, I've already made a notch. So this is my notch showing the midline. So my waist right here I'm working with is 40 inches. So whatever your waist inches is, make sure you have it at your waist at 40 inches. Then I'll come in with my my band. So we are going to have a band of 2 inches. So since we are going to have a band of 2 inches in between the peplum and the jacket, so I'll first go ahead and reduce the jacket. That's the first thing I'm going to do. So you are going to place your jacket shoulder to shoulder, arrange it appropriately, and then we are going to measure out that 2 inches. So you can also secure with your pin, but the most important thing is that you have this arranged and cut. So I'm going to cut out the 2 inches from it, which the band is going to replace. So I'll measure the 2 inches. So I'll just use this part of my tape, so I'll be sure I have the 2 inches. So you can use your chalk to also mark out the 2 inches. All right, so once that is done, I'm going to lift up the jacket, put it together, find the midpoint for the back. Only for the back I'll create my notch. So once that is done, I'll come in with my band. So this band, I've already gotten the midpoint too. I put it together for each one of them and I got their midpoint. So the width of this band is 3 inches because we are going to sew half an inch on this and half an inch on the peplum. So here I have 3 inches. So now the length of this band is my waist measurement divided by 2. So I have the length of this band from one end to the other at 80 inches. Okay, because my waist is 40 inches. So whatever your waist is, times it by 2. That will give you the length of your band. So now I will keep this. We are going to attach our band first on the peplum. So to attach the band on the peplum, I'll turn the part that matches each color of the band. So if this is the midpoint right now, I'll come in with my band right now. I'm going to do what? Secure my band with my pin on this side. So once I've done that, I'm going to pick up, I'll secure first this part, then I'll turn the part that has the yellow part, and I'll secure it also at the mid point which I've marked. Can you see? So I'll just go ahead and secure everything at the midpoint. So whereby you have this color matching on this color, and you have this other color matching on this color. So I'll go ahead and secure with my pin. I'll keep at the center. So you can see I have the band matching up right side to the peplum. So I'm going to sew from center. As I'm sewing, I'll be arranging this, okay, my band. I will sew it till, even after the peplum, I'll keep sewing this, okay, till I get to this point. Wherever the peplum stop, I'll continue to sew and finish. I'll do. Now I'm done ironing, as you can see. So I've ironed out the both parts. So, and I also folded in 0.5. So I use my hemming gum, so I'll be able to get this at exactly the edge. So now, after doing this, I did it to the end of this and fold in 0.5, okay, for the upper layer, as you can see. So now the next thing I'm going to do is to find that midpoint again. So this is my midpoint. You remember I notched it, so it's here and it's here. So I'll bring in my pinafore now. Remember we already made a notch on the center front too. So I'll just turn it to match the color, you know, together the colors. So I'll come in here and place it at the center, as you can see. So as I'm placing it at the center and pinning, I'll make sure I'm going in by only 0.5. So please, you have to be careful, don't exceed 0.5. So I'm going to pin it all through. You can see the band, everything is the same color on this way. So now the next thing I will do, if you also turn to the back, you'll see everything is the same color as well, okay. So now I'm going to turn my dress this way. So I'm going to arrange it in a way that I will start up from the beginning of this, the beginning of the peplum. I'll open up and insert this exactly at the beginning to match up with what I have here. Can you see? So you have to insert it to match up. Then once you are done doing that, I'll go ahead and insert with my pin as well. So I'll also repeat the same thing on the other side as well. So I'll quickly do that, then we'll go over to the machine now and top stitch from the beginning. I'll run my top stitch from the beginning to close it up. Now I'm done top stitching, so you can see I've top stitched the both colors. So this is what it looks like at the front right now. You can see that. So all you need to do is to make sure that when you are top stitching, you have this top stitch accordingly, okay. So the colored parts, you don't need to see any color of this other color showing this way, okay. So that's the secret to this reversible jacket. Then you have to make sure you iron the way I showed you. So that is how we'll come to the end of this tutorial. So at the end of the day, you just go ahead and tie your bow, okay. You can actually tie this bow without the yellow part showing, Okay, so you have to do that systematically so that this part will not show, and when you are wearing on this part, this other part does not show. So thank you very much for coming to this tutorial. So you can see that this is actually very stylish. Okay, so you can see the kind of neckline we gave it right here. So if you are new to this channel, please kindly subscribe, turn on your notification bell to receive videos like this every day. Like this video, share to family and friends, drop your comment on the comment section and your suggestions as well. Thank you once again. See you in the next class. Bye.